Extreme Shopping! Deals! Discounts! Boxes of stuff! I like American violence there, eh? How about you, Mr. Garbage Man? Yes. You listen here, boy. My great-granddaddy did not die face down in the mud in Korea so that you whiny, bleeding heart, liberal, fascist, communist, socialist cucksters could tell me that I had to stand in a line and wait my turn to get whatever I want. You know why, boy? Because America says fuck you. Violence! Assault! Stealing from children! Like I said, off the wall a little bit.
Well, that's a show, folks. We have nothing after that. Wow. Bravo. I've seen some of those before. That one with the kid always struck me as like, wow, because I'll tell you right now, if I had my son at that age in the store and somebody ripped something out of his hands, they die. I would beat the fucking piss out of them. Wow.
And there was a video that someone made probably right after that video came out, hinting at, oh, it's staged, it's a conspiracy, because the woman who runs in to grab the package from the kid, she runs in from the other side while everyone else is coming in from this side. And there's a woman who's ducking down in front so she doesn't get in front of the shot. People are just, everything's a conspiracy nowadays. No, it isn't.
Yeah, everybody's looking for something to be, yeah, they're just looking for, and I don't know, I can't, and of course, hello, Jennifer, hello, Ryan.
Hey.
Of course, a lot of people say, well, that's your problem, man. You're just believing everything that you see. And it's like, well, I can't imagine living my life and being like, that's fake, that's fake, that's fake. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's when you're watching some TikToks going, okay, you guys could at least try. Like, it's just like, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're just a big fat phony. I'm just not gonna watch because it's dumb. I'm like, it's just, but yeah, everybody's always looking for that little, oh, look at this is a seed and this is here, this is, oh my God, these people should be so ashamed of themselves. Just, fuck. Shut the fuck up and enjoy the videos. Like I love watching I don't know what the word is, the evolution of humans when it comes to deals. It's unfucking real.
Yeah. You would think that as time goes on, not only does technology evolve, but ideas evolve. Bill Hicks was a big proponent of that. We have to evolve ideas. Evolution did not end with us growing opposable thumbs.
Of course not.
We have to evolve ideas.
And there are a lot of times, and I'm not saying that people haven't always been greedy, and of course, like it was said in Lord of the Rings, when a person has power, they don't want to give it up, and they get, they have that feeling. So that's why, people will continue to fight over electronics and stuff because they want that feeling. And I want to say people were probably like that 50 years ago. Maybe it just wasn't as like, it wasn't just because it's just not all in your face all the time, right? There's a 24-hour bombardment of everything.
Yeah.
Right. Hello,
Casey.
Gordon.
And Casey. Haven't seen Gordon in a while.
So, but it's amazing. But then I was also thinking on the other hand, because we're going to watch some more of these videos. I can't fucking wait. I love watching them. But I mean, I have a very good job. My wife's, we are definitely a middle class family. Though I do not dress like it, my studio definitely does not look like it, as there is shit everywhere. Alex has a good living. Most people I know have, have good living. So I could, like I said, to Alex, I could go buy a TV basically whenever I wanted. I really could, right? Like I'd be like, oh, yeah. I mean, I could probably forego a bill or two here, and I like it shouldn't be, but I can go buy a TV basically whenever I wanted. But down in the States, when your minimum wage is $7.25 per hour, when you can get a TV for $125, then you're gonna try your best to get that TV, I guess.
Yeah, it seems to be more and more in this day and age a class issue with regards to deals and sales and people charging into stores to try and get that merchandise for the lowest possible sale price at the moment, which is sad because they're already stressed that they have to do one, if not two, if not three jobs and go to their job every single day without a day off, which adds to stress. But then to try and buy something that either helps you relax or maybe it's an integral part of your life. And so again, you're fighting other people, which adds stress to try and get that thing that may or may not be useful.
And again, I'm the picky guy that I need to see a TV running before I buy it because I want to see what the picture looks like on it. Just saying.
Yeah.
So, because it's funny. So today the Chicago Bears are playing down in America Thanksgiving. America! And so it was on the Shaw app. So at lunchtime, I was watching the game on my phone in the lunchroom. And I was like, holy shit, like the picture on my phone is better than my TV. It really is. But my TV is also 10 years old. And my phone's brand new. But it's also funny and I think I've said this before, down at our dump, we have an electronic recycling section, right? Where people put old TVs and stuff. There are TVs down there that like they're new TVs. Like they have the little legs on the bottom of them. And it's like, holy shit. Like, what do you do to these TVs to destroy them so fast?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, I think I said this on the last show, I remember a couple shows ago. The first flat screen TV I bought, I was with Ashley, and she actually has it now because one of their TVs crapped out. Oh no, they needed an extra TV. So I was like, oh, well, we aren't using this TV. So it was ours. You might as well take it. And it's still working. And
Nice.
That thing is 14, 15 years old.
Holy.
And heavy as fuck and hot. Like the screen is like, it's warm when you walk past it and put your hand up to it. You're like, it's a little toasty there.
Yeah, same with mine. My first flat screen TV I've still got. I bought it 7 years ago. I don't use it every day. And yeah, it gets hot as well. If I keep it on for a good hour or longer, can feel the heat from a good foot or two away.
Yeah, yep. Gord, it took me a long time to get on the Amazon train. I love it now, especially for things like charging cords and whatnot, because I've had great success. Like my mic cord actually here, the cord I have is Amazon buy, and all my like 10-foot cords are because I don't want to spend, what is it? I don't even know what an Apple cord, like $60 for a cord. I think they're really, I would have to look before I say that. Because lightning charger.
The Toshiba, Dad, is that still in the box or is that downstairs? I can't remember.
Okay, sorry. So an Apple Lightning is $25. But no, is that like an Apple brand? It says Apple, and that's a meter. What's a meter? 6 foot, right?
A meter is 3.2 feet.
Oh, that's it. So yeah. Or you can get a 2-meter one, so that's a 6 foot for $40. Well, I can get a 10-foot cord. I think I get 2 of them for $12
on Amazon.
On Amazon, and they work great.
How do you compete with that?
You can't.
Exactly. I've heard that with regards to HDMI cords, if you're paying any more than $10 or $15, you're getting ripped off. And I can't remember what the logic is behind that, but it's something to do with I don't know how the cords are put together, that they're not that expensive.
No, and I saw that too. That, and again, this is all bro science. The disclaimer's going that there is no difference between a $60 HDMI cord and a cord you can buy from Walmart or even the dollar store. Apparently,
Yeah.
there is no difference. I will say right now, before I bought a nice long, I think a 50-foot auxiliary cable, because the way I had my basement set up to play my Rocksmith, I needed a long cord to plug into my board. And before that, I was just running like a bunch of red and whites with joiners in between them from the dollar store.
Yeah.
It worked fucking great. It looked hobo as fuck,
Yeah.
but it worked great. And then and I actually had it for quite a while. And then finally, like one crapped out. I'm like, okay, this really does look ridiculous. Like at least it's by a nice cord, but kind of, So, but yeah, it's hard when you go on Amazon and you find this stuff and you're just like Apple, okay, like Apple Watch. Like I wear an Apple Watch, and I got I think I got 5 bands here. I think I paid like $25 for like 5 bands. And I think one Apple band, like an Apple band, is like expensive as F, I think. Let's see right now. I know this is all Amazon prices, so this isn't even so this is Apple's accessories, Apple Watch accessories. So an Apple Watch sport band, so this is like something like this, like my band I'm wearing now, but it's like my band is like a no-name band. $61 for a Apple Watch sport band. And I believe that's like Apple, because like these are all Apple. Like that's ridiculous.
Gord does have a point with regards to durability. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
he gives a really
yeah.
good example too.
Gord. I mean, maybe that's probably what they're saying, Gord, is that the actual physical connection, like what your picture would look like and whatnot, is going to be okay. But whether or not it's going to, survive getting taken off a wall, a bunch of shit, and I bet you those monster cables were marked up that much.
I think it was either Black Friday or maybe it was Boxing Day. One of the only sales that I went to was probably in the Prince George Future Shop, and I'm pretty sure Ryan was there. This was years ago, so maybe I'm mistaken, but I don't ever recall going to Black Friday. I don't think I've ever been to a Black Friday sale or Boxing Day. Boxing Day, very few times I've gone.
See, and I don't mind. Like, I like to go Boxing Day shopping in Lethbridge, but we're not there stupid early, and we basically just walk through the store, and it's like, hey, we kind of want this. If we can find that, sweet, let's buy it. Oh, fiddlesticks, it is not here. Well, okay, I'll just buy a full price one because really, it's $20, right? Like,
Yeah.
And it's nice just to kind of get out. Like, I am turned into that old man that, oh, look at that, there's some nice Christmas stuff I could buy to use for next year. Right. And I also have 2 cats that are fucking assholes, and I need to buy a new tree for next year now. So I was gonna look.
I imagine it does, Gord, because you're out there in the boonies. Hope you're doing all right out there, that the rain didn't wash you out and you weren't cut off entirely from civilization. Here it rained quite a bit, and yes, we were cut off temporarily, but it did not justify people emptying shelves. Ugh, good Lord.
Okay, sorry, I know. I'm just going back to what we were just talking about before we move on to that. So my Apple cords are about 2 10-foot cords for $17. 10 foots. One 6-foot cord, and from like an Apple cord, like actual Apple cord, it was what did I say? $40. So that's the difference. Holy shit. Yeah, and that actually shut down a couple of years, last year, the year before, finally. Northern Hardware. I was actually going to look at, what was I going to look at? We were talking about cables. Oh, I can't look back that far. Well, I bought a 50-foot Ethernet cable from online here.
Mm-hmm.
And it cost me $11 for a 50-foot cord. I could have bought a 100-foot fucking cord for $23. Wow.
Chocolate covered coffee. Okay, so did you take them in the back and break them up with a hammer and snort them, or what?
Yeah. That is pretty fucking old, Bruce. That is pretty fucking old.
Yeah, I remember that tree. I'm surprised you still have that.
That's awesome.
Crazy Willies. I remember those.
I love the commercials. Yeah.
In the Nicholson Center.
Yeah, and PGTV or CKPG. Then it turned to PGTV, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. CK. Yep, that's right.
Yeah, CK. Yeah.
Speaking of those chocolate-covered coffee beans, if Casey is still watching, I watched the latest, or pardon me, I listened to the latest Less Than Serious episode. So Casey apparently has a 7-year-old Mexican child in his closet. So maybe you should give that kid some of those beans just to, you know, keep him going, if nothing else.
All right, okay. Dad, have fun at the photo meeting with all the other old people.
You're such a dildo.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to get to. So the wristbands I bought for my watch, I got 4 of them for $20.99. But if you were to buy an Apple one, it is $60.
Whoa.
That's ridiculous.
I don't buy much from Amazon either, but I did resort to buying a little MP3 player. And this thing was, I think, $37 with shipping. And it's got 16 gig internal memory. It can take an SD card of up to, I think it's 128 gig. Looking for an MP3 player in my area, all I could find was an 8 gig, and that was at least $60. So
Jesus,
you can't compete with Amazon at this point.
No.
I feel sorry for a lot of local businesses, even though a lot of them are doing quite well at this point.
I do too, but at the same time, it's like with the price of everything now, you can't afford not to shop with Amazon almost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it keeps a lot of people in business. Unfortunately, by doing so, you incentivize Amazon to keep being anti-union and keep treating a lot of their factory and warehouse workers like absolute trash.
You're right. You keep those bastards under wraps. I mean, yeah, it's bad. It is bad. But that's just it. What do we do?
Exactly. Right? What do we do? Like Jen, she doesn't have much of a choice. It's either Amazon or Walmart. So she's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And both places are not great when it comes to workers' rights and unions.
Okay, here, an example, and I've told this story on here. I went to our Walmart to buy an FM transmitter. And I think it was like $40. I'm like, whew. It's not, I would like one for my work trucks, but I don't superly need it for $40. And I'm like, let me check Amazon. Pretty much the same fucking thing was $18. And it's like, and I was going to have it in 2 days. I was like, oh, I'm on my garbage truck for the next 3 days anyway. So it'll be here before I even have a chance to get into a different truck. So mazel tov. Right? Like, so yeah.
Let's get to the meat of the show.
Yeah.
I think I've got 6 or 7. I got 6 Black Friday compilations from the past, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, maybe 8 years. But some of those compilations include clips from probably 8, 9, or 10 years. So prepare for potato quality.
Look at this.
There we go, stealing from the kid. What?
Yeah, that is.
And apparently this is staged, according to someone. Now, this kind of seems like a case of you're trying to take it from me. Then this guy, I'm betting he's trashed. Then when you try fighting retail workers, you pretty much lost the plot at this point.
Unbelievable.
This is the short one of someone getting arrested. No context whatsoever for that one.
Wow. Oh, what a shit world we live in.
Yeah. Anyone who's still in the chat, we got 3 people. So Gore, Jen, Ryan, have you guys ever been to a Black Friday sale? If so, what was it like? I saw one clip and I didn't include it, obviously, because of low entertainment value. Apparently, it was from somewhere in Eastern Canada. It was a Best Buy.
I saw that, yeah.
Employees lined up on either side of the doors. People walk in, the employees are clapping. I don't know. I'm not saying it's...
Yeah.
It doesn't... I don't know if I can't call conspiracy on that, but that definitely does not represent all of Canada, in my opinion.
No. Well, because like you said, with what's going on now on the coast, with what's happening down there, it goes without saying that it would totally go that way, right? Really?
All sales, yes, attaboy. Comes in with the comment of the day so far.
Yeah, you win.
And you didn't have to pay to give a good comment like that. See, this is why Really comes here. He saves money instead of having to go to Drew's show and stir up the shit. Do furniture shopping on Boxing Day. Wow. And is that, Jen, is that at all difficult for you to do? Because buying furniture, ugh, especially from places like Walmart. I've never purchased furniture from Walmart.
We bought a coffee table from there. Fuck. Yeah, don't do that.
Did you choke slam your son through it or what?
No, I moved it across the floor and the legs broke. Nothing that exciting at all. Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit, man. I don't know. Future Shop had people camped out for hours. Non-violent mad rush. Okay, well, that seems pretty civilized. There's no entertainment value there, so we're going to ignore it. We just want people who want to hurt each other on this show, apparently.
We'll be like, America! Fuck yeah!
I was going to share, because I don't know what it's like where Really is, but with regards to here, panic buying.
Panic buying, yeah.
So panic buying, not highway washouts, causing empty shelves and shortages in BC.
Yeah, because people are fucking assholes.
Yeah. And so from a Kelowna Superstore, y'all know how big Superstore is. Mm-hmm. And empty. Just empty in the bakery, in the bulk food section. Looks like the charcuterie section, and the freezers, the fridges, that's probably dairy and eggs and stuff. Ugh. I don't understand it. And I can't remember if it's this article or another article which talks about... here we go. Communities on both sides of the washout still remain connected via routes in the United States. McGurd, you mean Vancouver wasn't completely cut off? You don't say.
You mean it was exactly what us hillbillies fucking said last week?
Yeah.
McGurd! Hello, Jolene! Jolene! Sorry.
And I think at this point, all highways are open again and everything is pretty much back to normal, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're not out of the woods yet, they're really, because they are supposed to get dumped on again this weekend. Like, but copious amounts of rain. Again.
Yeah.
Like, just unfreaking real.
Speaking of mattress, really, I saw a video years ago, I think it was on E-Bombs World, after it had been bought out, so after 2006, where someone tore open the mattress and inside it was a bunch of garbage as stuffing, and apparently they bought it from China. Now I don't know if that's true, but I did see them tear open the mattress and find a bunch of garbage inside. Ugh. 10 p.m. on Christmas Day. Well, at least the manager took the rap and handed out those gift cards. That's pretty good.
Oh, excuse me.
There were, if I remember correctly, in the past few days, there were mudslides and there were some people killed, especially a young couple that was killed from the landslides, along with some other people. Really sad.
Terrible.
Yeah,
absolutely terrible.
That's unfortunately driving through southern BC with some of the high terrain that we have, and you combine that with heaps and heaps of rain, you're going to have mudslides, unfortunately.
Yep.
I think it was yesterday I had heard on the radio, the weather report, that we're supposed to get 80 millimeters between last night and I think sometime today. I didn't see a whole lot of that. I wasn't outside too much, but there was some rain. It's a lot of rain at this point in the year that we've gotten. Usually it's spread out over the course of the winter, light rain. But this is really heavy and really sustained rain. It's kind of crazy.
It's sad. And it's this panic, and people that have there was actually up by Pocono here in Alberta, that's just north of Red Deer. There was a pretty bad accident out on the highway, and I guess a driver had lost his life. A couple semis got wrapped up together, and they had some freezing rain overnight. And I don't know who. Well, Jen's probably been down this neck of the woods, but I know Ryan has in Alberta. But if you go between Edmonton and Calgary, if anyone that's driven there, that is a NASCAR track. And I've seen some unreal, like when I go that way, I can set my cruise at 120. And I'm slow. I have people passing me like I'm sitting still. Speed limit's 110. Yeah, and I'm doing 120.
Oof.
And these don't help driving. That's
no.
I was a trucker years ago. I mean, I've seen people like you. I've seen it. I've seen newspapers opened up on steering wheels driving down the interstate, down highways. People doing their makeup, like people driving with their knees. So it's such a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, people don't slow down.
Yeah, and they should drive for the conditions you're in. Yeah. I don't know these checkpoints that you're referring to, unfortunately. I don't want to say that's a conspiracy theory because you got to be, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I haven't seen any checkpoints, and these are obviously not on the highway. They got to be on main streets somewhere. Checkpoints for what exactly?
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
One would figure there'd be a news story about it, but if the mainstream media's in on the cover-up, then you're not going to see anything. I don't know about that. But I would love to see a source on that. We got both Jolene's in the chat. That's cool.
I know. I had to go back and look. Wait, that wasn't the Jolene that said something earlier.
But good to see you both in here.
I ain't singing fucking Jolene again.
Awesome. We're going to get a link. That's great. Jesus, you're both going to share a link. Aw, thank you, Jolene. We love you too. Both of you. I don't know. Because she loved the stream.
People are pretty good. busy. Rally for unsafe to COVID behavior. Okay, it's April 21st. No. 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 No, I don't have to fucking do anything. Thank you very much.
Maybe we'll set up a Patreon or a Streamlabs, and then Jolene can donate through that, and you can sing again.
No, some kind of whore.
Yes, we're all whores in some way or another, if we want to be.
Actually, speaking of Jolene, the White Stripes do a really good job of that. I like Jack White's version of that. It is the White Stripes, and I mean Meg is drumming, but really an ape hitting fucking pans could fucking make the same sound. So, and that is not a slight on her that she's a woman. It's just that she'll be the first. Jack White will be the first to admit that he didn't want her to learn to play drums properly. I can't copy that fucking link, and every time I click her thing, it wants me to hide it.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing. For whatever reason, I'd have to open up Facebook, which would probably crash my computer at this point because I got way too many tabs open already. But anyone who wants to see about these checkpoints, Jolene's got the link on Facebook. Are you going to type it in bit by bit?
God, I'm not. Jolene, you're going to accept me as a friend because I'm not typing all that shit out. That's ridiculous. I almost had a straw. I need a snack after doing that.
Wow.
That was a lot of work.
You want to see another Black Friday compilation?
Does a hobby horse have a wooden dick?
I don't know. I've never looked. I've never assumed that a hobby horse was a man. Because women
Brody Campbell say something stupid daily.
Maybe we should do a show with him one day, hey?
Maybe. It's almost like we did at one time.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Number 2.
Everybody's got their phones out. You're breaking it.
Hey, get out of there, kid. Either one of you get it.
3, 2.
Oh, Jesus. The coolers are going.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know about Reed being shot, Jolene. That seems kind of excessive, but...
It's like that scene when the zombies are chasing them and Dawn of the Dead. Like you hear the howl. Hey,
Whoa.
Frankie!
Frank!
Hey, Frankie! I expect some fucking Black Friday videos from you, motherfucker. Get out there, do us a solid. For Alex and the Garbage Man. You can use the content too, but hook us up.
Some people maybe should be ashamed of themselves, but then again, if you look at these videos, especially right here in this one, my pause game is pretty good because the woman in front, she's smiling and waving. Some people like this stuff.
I thought she was fucking singing shout. You know you make me want to shout. Put my hands up and shout. Hey, sorry.
Okay, so that's what Jolene was talking about in relation to essential travel, and she put the link here.
Yeah.
Yes. I heard someone say that recently, and this was not on the news or anything, but someone had said it to me that they were trying to move to somewhere else in the province from here, and the moving company they had hired.
Time out.
Yeah.
This is from fucking April. The date on this this mountain that Jolene just sent me.
Yeah.
Says 2021-06-12. This is from April. Wait, July.
June.
Yeah. This is from June.
Which Jolene are you talking about?
Jolene Janice. That's what she sent me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so that is an old thing there, Jolene.
But Jolene Johnson, and I've still got the link up right now. She's talking
Okay.
about essential travel because of flooding. And apparently moving is not considered essential. So I can understand now her comment earlier about some people being turned back. Okay, so makes sense. Thank you for the link. I
but then
appreciate the context.
Okay, now before we continue this awesomeness of Black Friday, how can that not be considered essential? Like, if I'm moving, if I've got a job that I need to get to, and I've already paid rent on a place, and I don't have a place to go back to, how is that not considered essential?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just bad timing at that point.
Okay, so Jolene sent me another thing. Janice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is for drivers. So this is, and Jolene, I wasn't trying to call you out. I just, if somebody does see this later and is like, right? So we're just covering her. That is my stupid voice. So, so drivers could face $230 fine at BC road checks enforcing traveling restrictions. Those in out of British Columbia flood-stricken Fraser Valley could be turned around or even face fine if they fail to comply to the current highway travel order. Checkpoints have been set up along highways 99, 3, 1, and 7 to ensure people are traveling for essential purposes only. So I would like to think that anyone who's going to work is considered essential, right?
Gotcha.
That's how I'm reading it. Anyone, if I'm going to work, that is essential. Yeah, you may not think that me selling dildos is essential, but it's essential for me to live. So I'm going to go sell my dildos and anal butt plugs, and you're just going to let me go to work.
Yes.
Yes.
Because people need that in this day and age.
Everybody needs their dildos. Dildos for all.
Here we go. Another one. News.gov. Nice.
So, go ahead. Go.
I'm going to leave that link that she put up for a little while so people can read up on that.
Okay, so my auntie shared. I've seen a couple of people share this now. Like, I guess Mackenzie got hammered with a bunch of snow. And this goes for every driver. This is on a place called, I've seen it on Pine Pass Road Conditions and then like Highway 97 memes. And it says, it's got an SUV that's buried in the ditch. And it says, I don't get it. It's an SUV with all-wheel drive and I got brand new snow tires on. And the person next to him says, yes, but you drive like an idiot. And that's so true.
Yep.
Like I said, when I first moved here, the first Albertan I encountered that drove told me how he drives 120 down the highway because I got some four-wheel drive. Just because you have a four-wheel drive truck doesn't mean you can drive like a fucking asshole.
Exactly. Now, if you've got sandbags to help weigh you down, like J-Man was saying with the tires to help you brake properly, then you've got a chance.
Yeah.
They don't deem all going to work as essential. Okay, so then we gotta get technical with what essential work is.
We need to fight for the dildos.
Yeah, like cougars. Cougars need dildos.
Have a drink. Have a drink. I slap the table. Dildos for all.
On the link, it defines what essential travel is. Excellent. Good. I'm glad you gave us that link. So I'm going to post that link again so people can find out what essential travel means.
But who's to say getting off isn't essential?
It is essential to your physiological and mental well-being.
It definitely is.
So Nick, the dildo man, is deemed essential. You heard it here first.
I'm a dildo man. I was trying to think where to go from that. I got to write that out.
Let's go back to Black Friday from the past.
Oh my God, they're going through the wall.
Yep. Now this one's a bit better because they're not rushing in, but it's still a large amount of people, and I'm not sure exactly where this is. I'm guessing the United Kingdom, because that banner does not look at all familiar to me.
So I'm wondering, and it says thank you, call again.
Yeah, call it.
So I'm wondering if this has actually been kind of ended. Like maybe we'll see some videos. I have to keep our eye out. Maybe we'll have to do a follow up here, maybe in January or something once all the videos come out. But I think a lot. I don't know about the States, but up here, Canada's trying to compete with it, and they have like Black Friday all week.
Oof.
Sales, like they have sales all week. So I'm wondering if maybe that's the way the States has went now too.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm gonna steal a bit from Drew's show, Less Than Serious, because he was mentioning that too. What is Black Friday going to be a week long? Are they going to start it in January, like on January 2nd? Get your Black Friday deal now before Christmas next year or something.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing is too is if I oh, you've already went? Oh, it's Thanksgiving down there, right? So Frank's probably tired.
Yeah, Frank, if I remember correctly, what he was saying last week on his show, and Frank, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Love your show. Love what you do. Thank you for being here with us. Frank was probably not going to do a stream because of how tired he was going to be from traveling and being with family and stuff. So I understand that. Yeah.
Oh, which I get, and thank you. That's why you're here with us, talking with us, and we appreciate that you're here. Take some time to say hi. But I mean, I've never been to a Black Friday sale, but I'm just imagining these aren't the like high quality fucking TVs you're getting and stuff like that. I wouldn't think, right? Like, and again, I don't know, right? It's like we should do a call-in show.
That's not a bad idea. If I could figure out how to do that, I would definitely do that. I don't know that StreamYard has that option. Maybe they do. I don't know.
Well, I think what we could do is we could send people the link to the show, and it's completely up to the person, because everyone that watches the show knows Ryan popped in here a few weeks ago, a couple of, anyways. And you could always just come in if you have a question or you want to talk. Like, we could always do that and just send, like, whoever wants to, just send them the link, and we could just do our show. And then when anyone wants to pop in to say hello or tell me how awesome I am, we could, do something like that.
Jolene, you realize you'd be doing this pro bono for us because we're poor and we can't pay you. I'm just messing with you.
We'll have to write her up.
Don't give you the number. Why not? You got something naughty to say? Huh?
All right.
Yeah. Obviously, yes, exactly. And speaking of this, Jolene, sorry I didn't get back to you with regards to the show. Hope you're doing well, and hope life is good for you.
Well, is Jolene doing a show of her own?
This Jolene, she had messaged me way back in May.
Oh.
Yeah, and I said, I'll get on it right away. And I didn't, because I'm an idiot. But anyone who watches this show knows that already.
And Lou, like, it's I get very distracted very fast with things too.
Well, that's the speed at which life goes at this point in time, where you're trying to catch everything. It's almost impossible.
Well, I'd actually told, like, my guitarist wants to kind of do like a little jam folk thing with a couple guys, right? And I said to him, that's fine. You organize it. And he kind of looked at me and said, I already organized our fucking band, and it's more than enough of a headache, so I'm not organizing two bands. I said, the only night I'm busy is Thursdays. So other than that, unless another simple solution is practicing, I'm pretty much free. As long as I get to go to the gym after work, I'm free. After that. But it just, there's no way I'm fucking organizing that shit. Not a chance.
And Jolene's on the ball. Squirrel. with regards to you're all over the place.
Oh God, it's phew. You guys should like hear mine and Chad Lissack's conversations. Like it, you think we jump subjects fast in here? You should see when we're on a phone call together. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and you don't have a chat to look in on, so yeah, I can imagine you're bouncing.
Oh fuck! It's just like it's a shiny, exactly a shiny thing. Yeah. Huh? I've seen this picture a ton. I'm just kind of scrolling through Facebook, see if there's stuff to talk about. It's got 1, 2, 3 driving lanes. One lane's full. One lane's got a logging truck with nobody behind it. And it says everybody in the left lane has seen Final Destination.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's an old meme.
Yeah, I love it. I've seen it a ton of times, but yeah, it's funny.
On the Night Watch Zone, which is linked down below, they are doing reviews of all the Scream movies as well as all the Final Destination movies.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I like the Scream movies.
The first one, great. Like the second one. Third one was pretty good. Fourth one, I wasn't too hot on, but it was okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was okay for what it was.
Hey,
Holy
Trevor
shit.
Lissick.
Holy shit.
Trevor Gibson gives us a thumbs up. Thank you, good sir. Really appreciate it.
Tabor police are responding to an armed robbery at a liquor store in town 1 minute ago. Holy shit. I have not seen Red Notice.
I have not seen Red Notice either. I don't think I'll get to it for a while because it doesn't seem all that interesting to me.
Yeah, me
Not
neither. I'm gonna be honest. Me neither.
That was in Tabor you were just saying, right?
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share this picture, okay? Now we're gonna talk about something. So get ready to take a drink because this is gonna be sports stuff. Like Alex always says, when I talk sports stuff, you got to take a shot. Now, Alex, you were an old school wrestling fan, right?
Yeah.
You were, okay. And you know the great wrestlers, when you think of mighty wrestlers, champions of wrestling, okay? Probably Hulk Hogan, muscles, the yellow, red and yellow, Macho Man, all this flashiness, Ric Flair, style and profile, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? Like badass. Even bad when Hulk Hogan was bad, right?
Mhm.
You wonder why wrestling can't capture the crowd they used to have. The passionate crowd, right? Because this is one of their world champions. Did we ever see Stone Cold Steve Austin dressed like a pilgrim, holding a turkey in a ring?
Not that I can remember.
The Rock, Hulk Hogan, and I know we're not this is my one little thing into wrestling, but this is why no one watches wrestling. This is why wrestling is not what it used to be. This is why, and you often hear a lot of people say, "Whoa, there's so much more different things to watch," and blah blah blah. Bullshit. Because if fucking NFL football, which is it's actually NFL's gotten worse over time with the penalties and stuff, they still have high viewership. It's because wrestling is not giving people what they want to see anymore.
And Jolene's got a point. Some people got into UFC, probably because, and I'm guessing here, WWE was just getting too ridiculous.
And that's what's happened. And that's like I said, that's the problem. That's their champion.
Yeah, scraping the bottom of the barrel, just throwing anything against the wall. I'm pretty sure Brody said this in the old show as well. Just throwing anything at the wall, seeing what sticks. Yeah.
And that's exactly, I mean, you'd never see Stone Cold, The Rock, Hulk Hogan. I'm sure they did some stupid shit. But when Stone Cold Steve Austin was the champion, what do you, that's, oh, fuck.
Yeah, because that was the height of the Attitude Era. They were playing with a specific theme at that point, and it worked for the time. Are you taking a picture of your screen?
Yeah, I'm sending it to Coach there to see this is what's wrong with wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, where were we? It's actually Chyna.
Don't correct.
Oh my
Nope.
god! Did I mansplain or whatever the fuck that is?
Yes, you are now canceled. No, Jolene's cool with it.
There was
That's
an
all.
active shooter in fucking
Yeah, that's what Ryan was saying
Vanderhoof.
earlier. Wow.
Wow. Oh, my sister. I'm taking she's not watching. She is at the ringette. She is at the ringette.
Yeah, Vanderhoof active shooter. I swear I saw something about that earlier today.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody's walking around with a hunting rifle, I guess.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, I don't think it happened when we were in school much, but in the 80s and shit, I bet you people went to school with guns in their gun racks all the fucking time.
Probably. And there was that shooting at Polytechnique in Montreal
Yes,
in,
I
I think,
remember that.
89.
I think you're right.
88, 89, 90, something like that. And there was what I thought was a pretty good movie on that topic from 2009, directed by Denis Villeneuve, who did Blade Runner 2049. It's called Polytechnique. Shot in black and white, pretty good. He shot at the RCMP detachment. Wow. What a moron.
So 1989, 15 deaths, 14 by gun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof.
What a fucking world we live in. Like,
and I think, wasn't it someone who attacked a fan and it wasn't scripted, attacked
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. I was going to say
Monday
Roman
night,
Reigns for some reason.
On
Yeah.
Monday night. And that all happened because the guy got catfished by a fake guy calling himself Seth Rollins. Apparently this guy sent this fake Seth Rollins a bunch of money and then got all pissed off and attacked Seth at on Monday Night Raw.
Wow.
Yep.
That is
Unreal,
unhinged.
Yep.
Mac 1 had a shooting range in the basement.
See,
wow.
I didn't know that. I've been in the basement. I didn't know there was a shooting. Yeah, Mac 1 was a very creepy fucking school. Like, it was like, I mean, it was like, because that's where they kept a bunch of prizes for like the school dances, and I helped Mr. Fleck one year do it. And yeah, there's a bunch of creepy shit down there, and I did not realize there was a shooting range downstairs.
Oof.
Wow.
I think Ryan had mentioned a little bit earlier about South Park, and I found a South Park video. I'm not going to play it, obviously. I just want people to see that it exists on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we lost an Alex. Are you guys still there? Somebody type in the chat to say, we're still here, Nick. Nick, we're here. Hello. Did I freeze? Yeah. Okay, there's Ryan still talking. My ticker's still going, but we're short than Alex. Okay, so Alex must have froze. I was just trying to read what you said there, Jolene. Let me bring this up. That is a fucking lot of stuff you just wrote. Okay, everybody read it. That is fucking great. Alex is back.
So that's what happens when you have too many tabs open.
I think Alex needs a new computer.
Maybe.
Okay, I don't know what to, because you still got another camera going here.
Ugh. Remove. Whoops.
Ah! I'm back.
So what is this? Michael Anthony Fuller. Wow.
Hey, Ryan, I'm not mistaken. You said you went in there to check a gas meter or something like that, didn't you, a few years ago, Mac 1? Oh, I'd love to go through that school, especially now that it's been abandoned and whatnot.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone's broken in. I don't think it would have an active security system.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does. All right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It does. Yeah. It does. It is boarded up pretty good. I mean, you would really have, like, I mean, a crowbar you can get into fucking anywhere, but Like those, I drove around the school, and it's pretty solid. Have I ever been in a haunted building? Have I ever been in a haunted building? I've been into creepy fucking places, but I don't know if I've ever been in a haunted, like, that no one's ever told me is a haunted building. I don't know.
The only
I can
one that
honestly say
comes
that.
to mind for me would be the old spaghetti factory in Gastown. The story there is that they have a caboose from a train in the old spaghetti factory, and it's that thing in and of itself is haunted. A lot of staff over the years have said they've seen a I don't know, the silhouette of a woman in there or something, or a ghost, an apparition of some point kind.
I
Depending
would
on the
like
place.
to before we keep going here, I'd like to plug a podcast that I recently just found, and it's from 2014 is when it started. They're still going. I discovered them on Talk is Jericho. It is called Astonishing Legends. Maybe other people have heard this, but for an example, I'll tell you, like, so right now I'm on part 2. They're talking about shit. Earnhardt, or not, no, the woman that flew across the Atlantic.
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart. So they're talking about the second part of her, but then they have there's 242 episodes. So like, but there's like stories behind The Exorcist part 1, part 2, and part 3. The vertical planes. The reason I actually got really into them is because they were talking like the creepy stuff. They were talking about like this ancient wolf beast that terrorized the French countryside in the 1700s. And like told a story about this thing. I was like, all right, you fucking got me. So I downloaded their podcast. Very well spoken, both of them, unlike us two hillbilly, well, this hillbilly and his friend. And yeah, I would if you guys are looking for a podcast with lots of episodes, yeah. That one. And we're talking about shit too. I like talking about shit.
Not literally, just stuff in general.
Let's see. Okay, I gotta send a message to Jolene because then she's gonna send me those in a chat. So that would just be a lot handier because then I click on it. Colin, shut up. Fuck. Just on the floor. You're the only Jolene talking now, Jolene.
At this moment, the other one was be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you send these links here, please?
Yeah, I don't know why we can't highlight the links in the comments. And
yeah, it's strange, right?
It sucks.
So Jolene Johnson, I just sent you a message, then I can kind of parrot those to guys. Yeah, dude, see if you can go, especially you, go on some tours. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Tony who? Me? What?
You guys must have a friend in common.
Tony Menard is married to my sister. How do you know Tony?
Because Jolene, well, I don't want to dead dox or whatever it was, but she used to be in that area.
Oh.
So it's inevitable that they had run into each other at some point.
Oh, he married my sister Candace. I'm a really big fan of his. I haven't wanted to kill him ever. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a small world.
What? Do I have homicide in my eyes?
I'm going to try this one more time.
Okay.
I was going to share a screen.
Okay.
Maybe if I do it slower, it won't fuck up on me. And share. Okay, so I'm not going to play the video because we'll get slammed for copyright. But this is South Park Black Friday Shoppers Fight, and it's great because a good halfway, maybe a little less than halfway, it intersperses footage from the episode itself with real Black Friday footage. And then they have a great montage of going through the mall with all the dead people and really beautiful music behind it just to drive the point home. So if you look up South Park Black Friday Shoppers Fight, it's about 1 minute and 7 seconds long. It's really cool.
Sorry. So Jolene actually just sent me this link. She should send these to you so you can go check them out, because the Old Spaghetti Factory is actually number 8 on her list of that she sent me of top 10 haunted places in Vancouver. Yeah, so you were correct that oh, excuse me again. Oh my goodness. The Old Spaghetti Factory is actually number 8.
Yeah.
53 Water Street in Vancouver Historical Gas Town.
Yep.
So why it is because I'm not looking, why is it called Gas Town area? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay, I was just thought maybe you'd be like, brr, bro science, brr.
I was going to make something up, but I decided, nah, this is not the time for improvisation.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like being rooted in reality at this very point in time.
I guess we should, because we always say to everyone else, brr, you better not brr, and then brr, right? So, okay, why? Oh.
There we go. We've got our own Jamie from the Joe Rogan Experience
Apparently
here.
We do.
Oh, Gassy Jack. Okay, that makes sense.
Huh. Interesting. So, I gotta ask, Alex, where are you in relation to like the Picton farm?
Way far away from it. I
Okay.
can't remember. Was that in Mission?
Was it all the way out in Mission?
I can't remember. I want to say it was out in the Tri-Cities area.
Picton Farm. No, Surrey. Oh, okay.
In Surrey. Wow. That does not surprise me.
Yeah, Surrey is pretty fucking sketchy.
Cloverdale area. Jesus. That's way out there.
You know, I honestly can say right now, I know that it's gone probably. Like, there's nothing left of it, but I'd have to go out there just to look, because I'm just that morbid curiosity. Like going to see, like the Kurt Cobain murder house. Like, I had to go see it.
Yep.
Like, I had to.
Ryan says Coquitlam. Well, interesting. That is Tri-Cities, but now we're going to have a big old war in the chat. It's Surrey. No, it's Coquitlam. No, it's Mission. No.
Holy shit. So BC judge rejects man's bid to stop RCMP from destroying. Awesome. Sorry, I think. Destroying Picton evidence. It's been 13 years since he's been sentenced to life for the killing of 26 women. And this story was in Abbotsford from when? I don't know. It looks like an old story, actually. Oh, 2020. So, yeah, last year. Interesting.
Poor Coquitlam, Surrey. What's the difference? No, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Hey, guess who's here?
Yeah, little brother-in-law. Yeah. Little fucker. 1993. Oh, Robert Picton. I really find it, after listening to all the stories and like the podcasts about the Picton farm, I really find it hard to believe his brother didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, you'd have to be really stealthy.
Yeah, I find it really, and from all accounts that, I mean, again, I'm podcasts and stuff I've read on the internet, that Robert Picton was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So, like, to think that his brother had no idea about what the fuck was going on is I find very, very hard to believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least not picking up on little clues here and there.
She's funny. She just mentioned David. I just said how the fuck he couldn't have been, like, how fuck. Yeah, I can't believe that, Jolene, that he... Yeah, I find that super hard to believe. And what's actually really infuriating, if you guys really want to get into it and find out more about this Canadian true crime podcast, I think there was 4 episodes on it she did, like breaking down the whole situation, and it's it's disgusting how long Robert Pickton was on um the police's radar and how many women still died. It's
Hmm.
absolutely disgusting.
Downtown East Side Hotel.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
that's a
See,
rough area.
I thought, okay, see, I'm mixing Jolene's up. The other Jolene is the one that lives in Saskatchewan.
Yes.
Oh, okay. This Jolene obviously lives in Van.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Okay.
area. Yeah.
Van area. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's super interesting, Jolene, your job. That's wow. That's really cool. That is very, very neat. I collect garbage, though.
I collect cards.
Yeah. Oh no, of course, Jolene, and I don't expect you to divulge anything whatsoever. I hope you should have a better name like Princess Cupcake Fart on here or something.
I surveil garbage. That's awesome.
Yeah, that Lajabakov case in Prince George was crazy. Yeah. That was, again, I've listened to that one on the True Canadian podcast. That's when I went back and listened to, because I remember when it all happened, just how crazy that story was. And I don't remember even how many they actually nailed him for. Like, I think I know there was 2 for sure.
Yeah.
The 2, because there was one in Prince George. Cody Lajabakov, he was Canada's youngest serial killer. And he killed 2 women. 2, I'm just bringing them up right now. I know 2 for sure, but it looks like they might have 4. Victims 4. He was up in the Vanderhoof area. Like Prince George.
Jolene, I put Ryan's comment up so you can spell his last name and look it up.
Again, it's a crazy story to listen to.
Yeah, it's really good. A Canadian true crime podcast is really good. I highly recommend it.
You'll have Jolene look at it. Jolene, it's fucking mind blowing, because this all happened like on the Highway of Tears between Vander. It was a girl in like one of the parks in Prince George. Like they linked him to. Oh wow, he lived in Lethbridge, Alberta briefly. Yeah, there was a person they found in, trying to find the park, but there's a park in Prince George that they found her body in. Yeah. I'm actually just on his Wikipedia page right now. I'll send you the spelling of it. But yeah, the lady does a very good job on the Canadian true crime. She, the Mad Trapper. Did you listen to that one, Alex?
Don't think so.
No, the Mad Trapper of somewhere, the Yukon or something. That's like a really interesting one as well. No, it wasn't Fort George. It was a different park. It was fuck. It's right. Let's see if maybe it's in my Google memory still. Yeah, no. Just trying to read it really quick here, because he ended up. Yeah, there was a girl in one of the Litzmere Park or something. Come on, Labatuk, help me out. Starts with an. Fuck, it's gonna drive me nuts now. Oh yeah, see, it just says so. Cynthia Frances Moss, that was her name. Just found in Prince George.
When was that?
He was caught November 27, 2010.
Oof.
Yeah.
So it was either Cottonwood or Ingledew.
No, it wasn't Cottonwood either. It was a different named one. I'm gonna look, see if I can find this young lady's name. No, it just keeps saying Prince George. Yeah, he met. Yeah. Then he met on. Yeah, it's just crazy story. But her body was found in Prince George in a park. And it wasn't Cottonwood. It wasn't Fort George Park. And I can't. Yeah, of course I fucking look at so much shit. I can't fucking find it. So, yeah.
Did you want to see another Black Friday compilation?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Canaan Hill either.
He's just start naming random places.
No. Does Ryan Labatuck say ahoy ahoy every time he shows up here?
America, fuck yeah.
Pause.
What's that?
Pause.
Yeah.
LC Gun Park.
Where is that?
I'm positive it was LC Gun Park. LC Gun Park. Bye, Jolene. Thanks for coming.
Will do. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
It's actually it is across like the river from well, it says it's a Prince George. Highway 16 east of Prince. It says Highway 16 east, Prince George.
Ryan says by the jail cunt banks along the Fraser. Do you mean cut banks?
Good Lord, Ryan Labatuck. Always the classy one, Ryan. Always the classy one. Okay, proceed.
So these people are apparently fighting over a TV and security has to get involved. And it's not a big box, so it couldn't be much more than a 32-inch TV, I think.
Wow. Why are they throwing shit?
Exactly. Why? Why any of this?
Oh, he's gonna handle some wax, honey.
Like, look at that.
Yeah, what? Why can't people wait their turn? They have to rush in, break stuff, as we can see here plainly. Ugh.
Look at this shit, bro. Hey! Fighter. Take that shit, yeah. Pull it. Man, just let go of it, you know what I'm saying? Grab that shit. Pull it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't snap? Push me on snap.
Nah.
Like, is that not? Aren't there just two there exactly the same?
Looks like it.
Okay, cool.
2 or 3 shrink wrapped together.
Yeah,
reminds
cool.
me of a bit that George Carlin did. I think he was talking about, I don't know, an older not a generation as old as his, but maybe the younger one, whose motto was, "Give me it, it's mine." I can't remember what special that was from. But
I'm fucking wrong.
examples galore here.
Yeah.
For getting in. That is how they've been waiting. Here we are. Get ready. That's how you got into ushering in Black Friday.
This clip's a little bit longer because we see him eventually get out of there. But he's got to be drunk as fuck.
See, no, what's scary there is that someone's going to get killed.
Good possibility.
Them pushing. Yep.
Yep. See, this one isn't as exciting because people aren't running, unlike all of them. And this is usually where trampling and stampeding happen. Just hordes of people in the background you can see flooding in.
Okay, can you pause this? Because I've been watching all these videos, and a reoccurring theme keeps popping up in these videos to me. And this could be a reflection of the racial problem in the US, especially when it comes to people getting paid the same money. And because we talked about how in the beginning of the show, how these people are fighting over like $100 TV. This isn't being racist, but look at every video we've watched. What are the majority colored people in these videos?
Yeah.
And is this a social comment on how people aren't being paid and like the lower and I mean I say lower class, I don't want to say lower class, I want to say the lower pay scale. Because like, don't get me wrong, there were definitely like the white drunk guy that was stumbling over the freezers in Walmart and shit, and there are definitely white people in these crowds, but the majority of them appear to be African American.
Yeah, and again, some of these videos could be from London or somewhere in the UK. I'm not sure. I didn't do a whole lot of research, and the videos I went through didn't list sources, unfortunately. They were simply compilations.
And I'm not turning this into racism at all, but if you watch all these videos, just look at the majority of the people that are in these videos. You know, so is that a statement? I mean, there's a white person right there. There's a bunch of white people.
Yeah.
So just watching the videos and you can hear the people talking that are like starting to fight. It's like those are clearly, you know, like look, there's white people all mixed in there, but like look at this. Oh, he's probably just crawling there so he doesn't die.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah.
Like look at.
But once that happens, once one person falls, then the rest seem to fall in order as well.
Like, but there's all races there. There's a white, looks like an Asian person there. Like, I'm just saying, but the majority just. What is going on right now?
Imagine having this job where you tell your significant other or your friend, yeah, I'm doing the night shift at Walmart taking pictures of Black Friday shoppers. What does that pay, I wonder?
Like what is going on right there?
It was too short, unfortunately. But people fighting over TVs, that's got to be a good 60-inch TV, I think. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the end of that one.
Well, that is unreal. Unbelievable. And it's a sad state just how fast people will turn on each other. So, you know, and it's funny because I've like, and the more and more I watch these videos and the more and more, you know, you see what's going on, like with the hoarding of toilet paper and food and whatnot. And I've always been a guy that has said, you know, Walking Dead, I'd like to think people would stick together. No, we wouldn't. They're not a fucking chance. What happens in Walking Dead, I'm positive would happen in real life. And for those who don't watch Walking Dead, basically is every little group of survivors is killing other survivors to steal their stuff and survive. Not coming together as a society, but killing one another and taking their shit.
Yeah, self-preservation, selfishness, yeah.
So really, in these last few years, I think it's really shown that no, it wouldn't. It would happen exactly like it happens in Walking Dead. It definitely would be. Well, maybe not exactly, but it'd be pretty fucking close. I bet you.
It probably would be pretty close because
Yep.
once one group of people sees another group of people doing exactly that, then that first group of people is going to resort to acting like the second group of people. And then another group's going to see it and do the same thing. And it's just going to spread from there like a virus, unfortunately. Yeah.
So I feel I need to say this again. I was not being racist during those comments in that video. I just watched the videos and just, it's fuck. Because there were white people being assholes in there too.
Oh, absolutely.
Have we got more? Was that it?
We've got a few more. There were 2 websites that had given statistics regarding Black Friday. 11 deaths and 108 injuries on Black Friday in the span of 12 years. And I should share this screen so you know that I'm not just making the stuff up. I'm actually citing my sources.
I thought it would have been more, to be honest with you.
I agree. Yeah, it probably should have been more. All right, so this is from lawyertime.com. Although there are many unreported Black Friday deaths and injuries, data is nevertheless shocking. In the span of 12 years, average of 44 separate Black Friday related incidents resulting in 11 deaths and 108 injuries. How does this happen, you may wonder? Good question. Thank you for asking. Stampedes, shootings, stabbings, fistfights, brawls, car accidents, and robbery. Why? Yeah, trampling. Again, that's related to stampedes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And this as well had given the same statistics, 11 deaths, 108 injuries. And this one breaks it down by year, so that's how they got to that number. 2011, 45 injuries, 12 deaths. The amount of injuries what was going on in 2011 that there were so many people injured? Maybe the incidence of reporting was really high compared to other years, like 2015, where there were no incidents of reportings or deaths.
I find that hard to believe. Maybe not deaths, but I figured the injuries would have been up through the roof.
Dramatic spike in 2011. 2 in-store pepper spraying incidents at Walmart. I heard about this.
Wow.
Pepper spraying.
Pepper spray. Wow. Unreal.
And this is great because it breaks it down as to where in the country these are happening. Mostly California, all of California. Here, I'm not sure where that is on the eastern seaboard. North Carolina, South Carolina?
Yeah, it's close to the eastern seaboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where it happened, of course, inside the store. Some at the door, again, trampling, stampeding.
Yeah, trampling, yeah.
Some in the lot or on the road. Ugh, I would hate to try and find a parking spot on Black Friday.
I bet you a lot of the thing is when people leave with their stuff, people getting robbed when they leave.
Good point. Yeah.
I bet you that's what's happening. Right, so.
Oof.
Well, I've had about all the Black Friday madness I can handle. And to be honest with you, I still got to go pack all my shit up for tomorrow. So.
That's right. You're going to be on the road tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll share this then.
All
and
right.
It's also in the link below. Drew is going to be going live pretty soon. He's got his yearly Black Friday reviews, Derailed News and Podcasts, which you can find in the description below.
Oh, excuse me. Fuck me. Sorry.
And I don't know if Frank's going to be part of this one. I wouldn't think so. Frank's usually part of the Sunday show. He might pop in once in a while on other streams. But yeah, anyone who wants to know more about American Black Friday and an American's perspective of Black Friday, definitely tune into Drew. Drew usually streams good 2 hours or so during the week, and then on Sundays, the 4-hour show Derailed that he does.
And just if anybody would like to know, Drew will be going live in 33 minutes and 24 seconds.
And I've never watched him live, unfortunately, so I don't know how prompt he is.
Yeah, he's
So
actually.
you're-
Yeah, I'm here now.
You sure you've had enough of Black Friday?
I have. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
I don't know that I have any that are really any different. All the ones that contain fist bites I cut out because violence on YouTube is not really shined upon. And when I was looking for Black Friday fights on YouTube, all the results I was getting were from news sources. I wanted people's
you want
perspective.
the raw video. Yeah, you want.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I'm going to end on a bit of a preachy and a sour note. I'm not, because when you start off high, there's only one place you can go, and that's straight down. So this video, and I'm going to end on this video, there's not going to be any reminder of the drinking game or any outro meme. I found this video a good 10 years ago, so forgive the quality of it, but it's always stuck with me every time Black Friday came around. I always thought of this video, and it is kind of a preachy, I don't know, hit you in the feels video, but I quite enjoy it. So I'm going to end on that. So if you've got nothing else, no, don't say it. Okay, good. I was gonna, for whatever reason, I just defaulted to that. If you've got nothing else, I don't know why.
I don't know. It actually caught me off a little bit. Like, no, I'm good, thanks.
Well, this has been what?
I was gonna say, good night, everybody. Thank you for all the chat. Thank you for the 4 that are still watching after an hour and a half. That's pretty fucking awesome. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it. And let people know, we're not going to do the whole like button and shit. Just tell your friends, show up for some stupid conversation and a hillbilly with a fucking room that he should really do something with. It's ridiculous. Has Alex behind a black screen, and I got an unmade bed and fucking grocery bags on my wall.
Living in middle-class opulence, I see.
Right? Look, I actually have 31 bags. High society.
Ooh. You privileged redneck, you.
Privileged. That's right. Don't you fucking forget it.
So this has been another episode of Alex and the Garbage Man, where at least one of us relishes in saying fuck you to Gordon Campbell.
Black Friday today, one of the busiest shopping days of the year, of course. The mad dash into Walmart store knocked shoppers to the ground near Grand Rapids, Michigan at 5 in the morning. Despite several people falling to the ground, shoppers charged ahead, fixated on doorbuster deals.
Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed.
13-year-old girl helping a pregnant woman get up had to be taken away by ambulance.
Why two people would take out guns and shoot at each other in a toy store crowded with holidays, well, that's just not clear at this hour.
1 in 7 Americans is now officially poor.
I cry sometimes because I don't want to come to here to get food.
People in poverty and people that are homeless are not considered a voter base.
Went inside and located 2 deceased Hispanic male adults.
The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way.
Because you were so nice about it, you can have mine.
Oh, you sure? Oh my God!
Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.